Titular King Laisemba Sanajauba calls upon hills and valley inhabitants to unite and strive for harmony and prosperity on the auspicious occasion of immemorial Mera Hokchongba festival. Manipur observes National Rededication Day in memory of former Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, on her 36th death anniversary. AICC Manipur State in charge Bhakta Charandas slams BJP as voter traders and traitors. Charandas blames BJP for widespread outbreak of coronavirus pandemic. BJP Chief Spokesperson Chongtham Bijoy says Congress Party wants to overthrow BJP government to rescue many of its leaders from going to jail. Manipur reports 230 new COVID-19 cases and 4 deaths in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 168. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 81 lakhs with 48,268 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands above 91%. Kurumjari, good evening. You are watching Saturday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. And I'm Victoria RAJKUMARI with you. Before we begin, Impact News would like to make an appeal to all our viewers that to stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face masks properly and maintain a safe distance while stepping outside from your homes or workplaces. Remember, these 3 simple precautions are all that it takes to defeat the pandemic. Now the top stories. Manipur celebrated time immemorial Mera Hokchongba festival with religious fervor today. The festival, which falls every year on the full moon of Mera month in Manipuri lunar calendar, was held at the Manipur Royal Palace. The festival endeavors to promote brotherhood, peace and unity among indigenous communities of hill and valley regions of the state. Speaking on the occasion, Rajya Sabha MP Titular King Laisemba Sanajauba called upon people of both hills and valley regions to uphold the inseparable age-old ties between them to bring peace, harmony and prosperity in the state. He added that the festival plays a crucial role in preserving the age-old traditions and culture of the various communities and also in promoting various indigenous products of the state. Royalties Amaiba and Amaibi of Manipur Royal Palace arrived at the Kangla Shrine for ritualistic ceremonies like Mera Men Tongba ceremony, where Laisemba Sanajauba ignited the Mera Thaumai and Kabui Maiba performed Yen Khong Tamba ritual. Speaking to media, Kabui Maiba Gopanlun Kamai said the Yen Khong Tamba ritual performed today predicts peace, prosperity and blessings for the king and the state and voices of women's section. The tutelar king exchanged gifts with the chief of Ramji village on the occasion. Speaking to Impact News, he lamented that the ancient festival could not be held in a grand manner along with hills and valley inhabitants of the state as in previous years owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. He is short of holding a grand celebration of the festival next year if the pandemic is contained. He also urged the public to stay aware of COVID-19 and to take necessary precautions.
Aduna mayam punamak sigumba kumhai asan lakpada ekoigi sing tamgi nuksinaba aduga yamna ingna singna santi laina panba saukhatpa aduga ekoi khudimaks se amaga wakhal phawdoknaba adu leibak ki oiba ekoigi lakpa aruba tanja singda ekoi punna leminaba awaba matamdasu ekoi punna leminadana ireibak se ekoigi nunga yaifana ekoi mayamna thamsi ekoigi lai thorom ama ritual ama manungsda yauri ritual si yauna ekoigi amusu singtam laiminaba kangpuru mayam se punjanaba nusinanaba tawbaneba aduga ategi tawsina ekoigi ritual gi pot se yaudaba sumna kaki ekoigi thorom ama dauna pangthokpa aduna phate haibade haijeningde phai mamdi masina su ekoi singtam gi marisi hena naksalakadoini ko adubu ngasai gi ritual gi part si yaudabani na akona mera hokchong ba he haijan ba se masi gi mahuta atopa chana ba se sing tampol anababu haisira kaino ma haibi raga tawlaga di hen sunaga ne na khalle ba ngasi si khoi tawi si ayamba khoi lamdam sigi haira lei adagi phije leiteng tawjabani akoi wakhal piction banate akoi gi mera hokchong ba hai ba se kana gumba atopa leibang na atopa jati amani yengpa matamda uniqueness ko akoi gi identity se hajana purga chatpa kumai amani haibi mami do tahaning boduni da
Yangkong tamba sisida yangkong aci zagan dongmai haiba aci ekoi si sikhana amapi laiba ingani tapkani marat ekani adubu tabu nupi machin de khara kangani aduga tawruba taba kunima yamna thuna mangon oigani ningthauna mage parja asibu misang mikhai naidana ima amatigi masani ipa amatigi masani haidana मासी याम कन्न कोनसिनबसे मागे मसादो असai फल्लिबदो अदुमा लेबाक मयामसिबो मागे प्रजा मयामसिबो कोनसिनबगे दमक्ता कोननबगे दमक्ता तौरिबनी मा सोयदना माय पाकनी हाइबा वाफम मची अखोगी यंखोंग तंबगी फौरम मसिदेदी मसिगी सेखनासि पीरी
Mera Hokchongba was also celebrated with gaiety at Langol Ningthau Laikai Community Hall today. Indigenous Minority Organization Manipur, Haumi Research Guild Manipur, Manipur Peace Integrity MAPI Council, United People's Front, Indigenous Minority Socio-Cultural Organization Manipur and United Club of Langol Imphal West jointly organized event. Speaking on the occasion, MAPI Council President N. Bimol said various communities coexisted peacefully in the state since time immemorial. Speaking to media, Imam President Medun Marin said that the festival exemplifies oneness and brotherhood among communities of the state.
Tangai fadana tawdaba yadaba ipu ipagi tawamase mutkidana amasung kawkidanabagi haibagi pandamda thamjaraga ngasi mafam asida pangthokjabani ekhoi manipur da lairiba jati khudingmak asi amatani ekhoi punai mamangi matamdagi hingminarakpani ngasi su hingminari matungda su amatta oina punna hingminaduna manipur haiba lamdam asi chapatpa maigaida laknaba puratnaba hotnamina tamthira balaina laichat asi laklabasu sumbadagi hena sathiba kaya ama laglabasu manipur da laiminari bajati ekhoi khudingmakti ekhoi gi nungsinabagi amatta oibagi mari sidi kaidongaidasu tatpa lairoi thadatpasu ngamloi
ekhoi singmi tami amatani punna hingminaba punna suminaba punna chaminaba punna laiminaba habisi ekhoi pandam chainegi lai oikrab ipai pusingna mera hochong basi singtam anegi kumai oina celebration oina thambiran basi ekhoina nisingi ekhoina khalli asidi ekhoi singmi tam amatana ekhoi horopani amatta leminari habisi thaumai chingkatpa mera wayongba mera hochong ba asina ekhoida.
Education Minister S. Rajan has also sent greetings to people of Manipur on the auspicious occasion of Mera Hokchongba Festival.
Mera Hokchongba sina Manipur gi chingmi tami lairiba Manipur da lairiba jati punamaki ekhoi masengi ekhoi nungsinana laiminari haibadugi adugumba khudam adu mayeklana tai aduna ekhoi handaki Mera Hokchongba sina Manipur da khundani minariba ekhoi punamak ichilinau ngaktani Manipur haibase ekhoi punamakini haiba wakalon da ekhoi porakani haibagi thajabadu ehana miyam da pizari.
All Club Organization Association and Mera Paibi Lub, Akom Lub, Kanglai Park also held Mera Hokchongba celebrations today. Clan members donated Delhi essentials to Kangla Tombi Children Home to mark the day. Manipur joined the nation in remembering former Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, on the 36th death anniversary today. State-level Rashtriya Sankalp Divas, that is National Rededication Day, was observed in her remembrance at Manipur Secretariat, South Block. Speaking at the event, Chief Minister Nongthom Biren called upon everyone to strive together to fulfill the late leader's visions for a united India. He recalls that the late first woman Prime Minister launched Operation Blue Star Mission in June 1984 and sent army troops to flush out Sikh militants from the Golden Temple, following which she was assassinated by her own Sikh brother bodyguard on October 31st, 1984 at her residence at Safdarjung Road in New Delhi. Biren said that her death anniversary is observed as National Rededication Day every year in dedication to the late Prime Minister for her colossal roles to protect and safeguard the national integrity. Asserting that peace, unity and harmony are prerequisites for bringing development in the state and the country as a whole, he urged everyone to unite and strive to foster peace and harmony. Biren lamented that the prevailing separatist movements in some parts of the state have created ill will and enmity among communities. He appealed to shun violence and forget past animosities and instead to hold political dialogue and negotiation for a peaceful and united Manipur. Chief Minister Biren urged everyone to respect and uphold each other's human rights.
aduna ngasi Rashtriya Sankalp Divas Palan galoinana ningsingada wafam di koi tongan tongan ba raja kaya da koi separatist movement leirami yam kanna hujik sum mahung kharaga dum leiri haidi basi kuthongna ba misimina dum nangba yawgaba nate adu masigi sigumba gasna koi kanglup masel gi marakta unkhanna ba khokhanna ba nungaina da ba nusina da ba lakhalli peace loving people in the Masiam Nakai and political dialogues, through negotiation, Torkana Skumba, Hingsari, Tatoga, Pundabarak, Amagidam, the Punna, Satminaba, Punale, Minavayama Tutai, the Miri Punsi, Siana Mamanyamba, Portney, Adonai hanging I said that me win a me and a me and the Bihum to Hoikai, but Izet Sanman, Mother Piraga, Himina Batunaka Yamato, Pokalon, Oivam Toi, Adonai Kitrabi, Indra Gandhi, Pidamin Luna, Layback, Siamato. Wakal dunga si session hansi aduga nahona koi wasak loksi na hena kanba hena sakti leiba hena punumapu nungsi sanana to bongamba lugamba koi leiba ama.
Taking part in the event, Deputy Chief Minister RAJKUMARI said that the leader should possess a sacrificial spirit. He added that the present generation is reaping the fruits of the sacrifices made by the past leaders. The Deputy Chief Minister called upon the present leaders to uphold the same and work for the welfare of generations to come. Education Minister S. Rajan, Mahut Minister Okram Henry, Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan, Chief Secretary Dr. Rajesh Kumar, DGP L.M. Kaukte and top officials of various government departments took part in the event.
Thakot tahu punuhnya baru tahu itu asyik kathok juga beliau thakot tahu sini kathok itu waktu jauh lebih apa baru beliau baru. Okey, kalau kita depan itu kathok baru kaya adalah nasi beliau nasabra mengayu beli nasi beliau nasinya amu kathok juga beliau thakot tahu lebih tunggu beliau masak thoknya himba mengayu beli baru tunggu beliau ni dapat ekoina kathok itu yang Lain thakot tahu India ni kita demi kasihmu kena last year Sankalp Divas hari palan terbuka lebar yang akut sektor hena cesin hena was.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee also observed the 36th death anniversary of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi as well as 145th birth anniversary of Iron Man of India Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Kishan Adhikar Divas was also observed at the event held at Congress Bhavan BT Road. Speaking on the occasion, ex-Chief Minister Okram Ibobi slammed the BJP government for forcefully passing the 3 farm bills in the parliament which now have been converted into acts with the president's assent.
Farmer singi lomi singi mayokani haina si Bharat singba thongna maruina Congress na parliament station na bill se देश में किसान के अधिकार को छीना गया है, इसलिए देश के किसानों को अधिकार की लड़ाई आज कांग्रेस पार्टी लड़ रही है। लगातार ये लड़ाई को लंबे समय तक खींचने के लिए आह्वान है और सबसे बड़ी बात है मंडी को उठा देने से, सरकार की जिम्मेदारी खत्म हो जाने से होर्डिंग इतना जोर से बढ़ेगा, मिनिमम गारंटी प्राइस जब खत्म हो जाएगा तो हमारा कंज्यूमर जो है उनको जो जिनका रोज का जो जरूरत के चीजें हैं उसका कीमत बढ़ जाएगी.
Chandal district also observed Rashtriya Ekta Divas today. Nehru Yuva Kendra, Chandal and District Administration Chandal organized event on the theme Knowledge, Traditions, Practices and Heritage of India at Chandal DC Complex. Chandal DC Krishna Kumar led the attendees in taking pledge to uphold integrity, unity and security of the country on the occasion. AICC Manipur State in charge Bhakta Charan Das has slammed the BJP as vote traders and country's traitors. He also blamed the BJP for the widespread outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in the country. He was speaking at the Minority Convention in connection with the upcoming by-election for Wangoi Assembly constituency today. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee organized the event at Oinam, Saungbung. Bhakta Charan Das continued criticizing the BJP government as dictatorial. He said Congress could have formed the government in Manipur, but BJP forcefully formed the government. He said whatever the Congress government had built up, the BJP has destroyed. He mentioned that the country's GDP rate has declined and unemployment issues have risen manifold. Bhakta Charan Das said the upcoming by-election is a crucial one and to support the Congress party for a better fate of the state.
हमारी आजादी उन्होंने छीना, बीमारी हमको दिया और मजदूरों को जो तकलीफ झेलना पड़ा। दिल्ली से लोग 1700-1800 किलोमीटर 2000 किलोमीटर पैदल गए हैं बाल बच्चों के साथ, बूढ़े महिलाओं, गर्भवती महिला, कितना परेशान हुए देश के लोग। अगर सरकार होता गरीब के लिए, दलित के लिए, महिलाओं के लिए, आदिवासियों के लिए, माइनॉरिटी के लिए, तो क्या सरकार कुछ नहीं करता? अगर संविधान कांग्रेस का सरकार होता क्या ये सब होता? आपको यह सोचना है। वोट देने से पहले मैं आपको विनती करता हूं, अनुरोध करता हूं, इस बात को आपको ध्यान देना होगा, इस बात को आपको सोचना होगा कि मैं किसको वोट दूं, मेरा वोट का सम्मान है या नहीं है। और बीजेपी दोहरी बात करेगा, आपका पहचान, हम आपको पहचानते हैं, बीजेपी आपको पहचान के सम्मान देता है।
Speaking at the meeting, Congress MLA Govindas Kandhausam criticized the BJP-led state government of airlifting beta labs instead of medicines for people of Manipur amid the coronavirus pandemic. He alleged the BJP of having a no tolerance for other religions except for the Hindus. He further claimed that welfare initiatives taken by the Congress for Muslims and other minorities in the state are no more with the advent of the BJP government. Govindas guaranteed 4% reservations for Meitei Pangal students in higher education if Congress formed the government. Wangoi constituency INC candidate Salam Joy asked BJP to stop using force to solicit votes.
Masi higher education da Congress na matamda masi Musliman ki 4% quota se koi soi na pigani koi maram kani no yera priya vote maya da asi vote phangna da hai bra natte leiba ko sabar pale kai ko sabar manana sabar min asi sabar sahib da gadi leikai ko leiba leiba ko leiba dharma ko jati ko chap manana thap le binar ka da ki sabar pale ba ko ni hai ko tabra guru mama ko na tar tamba dharma ko na tar tamba dharma ko chikpa adu ta leiba ko sabar pale ba ko ni hai ba hai ma ya ro jo ko ba
हम लोग नौकरी क्रिकेट करते नहीं लोगों में क्रिकेट करते मरम इम्फाल वेस्ट से मुझ हम लोग नौकरी करते बोलते थे इम्फाल वेस्ट से कोविड-19 से को लॉकडाउन कर को मना खाई थी अतोपा वांगो ले करके थे युना मुगंद करके थे या गंद करके थे मैं मार करके सीजन में करके थे अदुगा सबरो नौरे मतलब इम्फाल वेस्ट से को एड्रेस में आता है कुंगमा पता है क्या बोले कि सबरो नौरे गाड़ी का बात धारा है अदुगा दुकान में जिले इमाय के हम तो प्रचार ताला अदुगा चर्चा का सी ओयो तो भी आ गई 144 चला है आई यहां को 144 चला है कि वाता को कर दी अदुना इमाय के जिला प्रचार के धप सब हम से धारो पियो I call the vote political party home generally police department के vote लेकर से लेंगे police से लड़का हम लोग और साथी मेरी भी सीधा साथी अच्छा तो गाइड ना तो वो भी थोड़ा सा
MPCC President M. Okendro has accused BJP of conspiring with outfits under suspension of order to defeat Congress party in the upcoming by-election of Saitu Assembly constituency. He was speaking at the election campaign of Congress candidate of Saitu Assembly constituency, Dr. Lamthingthang Haukiba today. Rangmai Youth Development Organization, Saitu, organized the event at Mahakabui Lamching Common Ground in the constituency. M. Okendro claimed that the people of Saitu constituency have completely lost their faith in the BJP as the state government has failed to take necessary welfare activities. Taking part in the campaign, CLP leader cum ex-chief minister Okram Ibobi lambasted the BJP-led state government as all talks and no actions. He claimed that the various development projects initiated by the Congress government in hills and valley areas of the state are still intact. He urged the public to teach BJP government a lesson in the upcoming by-election. AICC Manipur in charge Bhakta Charan Das, Congress MLAs and people of Tingthong, Laijang and Bungte ADC segment took part in the event.
ngasi sarkarna loiba lalhoba kaya amasu lei masi hairaga makoibu lana haibinate masigumba mayam sina makoina sining mongda sinabase aikoi india government su yafam thokte government of india ga wari sanariba party singduna sumadu tokham thokte ahen bala agadi masi isu amoina lokhatuna aikoi ngasi democracy chatpa lamdam sida democracy ki aatha lehelak tawning ba mong da tawraga nampu sapu da tawni haragadi election tawdrasu khallo na moi mi hutomo kaitobagi vote tawrino dudi moina tamaina ta selection tawdo legadi smaina praja wahandana vote tawbagi mahutta moina pa madu khallo na nahansu tawridana singhata aduna madumaina chathaba taragadi praja aikhogi right malhalaga aikhoina ngasi tumin na yengnu leragadi nomadi aigi yum aigi inkhol aigi leijaba punamak mi gi oigini.
Meanwhile, the BJP chief spokesperson Chongtham Bijoy has accused the Congress party of attempting to overthrow the BJP-led state government only to save many of its leaders from going to jail. Speaking to media at his residence in Lumphel today, Bijoy blamed the Congress party of starting the trend of party hopping and of eliminating various political parties from the state. The BJP spokesperson claimed that many Congress central and state leaders have been released on bail. Bijoy also accused the Congress party of trying to woo supporters of other parties for the upcoming by-election.
Political culture train ama Congress na hojik by election jida jatra hundore candidate na paisa yen ba amadi voters na paisa low bagi mathakta candidate amana BJP maithi na bagi damak magi vote map je pulap Congress ta yon gren tai natraga yon dori na plan tawriba masi vote haidor akanda vote masing kayam tarange haibado marada khana kani makoi ngasi vote ka kana thengnadi ji praja seva tawge haibanate makoi gi side leader sing Siri Oibobi, Belunari, Kesanida, Siri Gakangam Lady, Atika Amsulari. Moising Anurakan nombre, so the jail, Lerani, have a Mataukaran and non talkna by the Lambi Therapada, politically Makoisi important or in a later yard of the Tauri Venevo.
Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo today claimed that the by-election 2020 is being conducted not because some MLAs had resigned, but because the Congress party has been crafting the same all along the way. He expressed the same at the distribution of free gas connection to around 170 beneficiaries of the constituency under Ujwala scheme at Sagolban Bijoy Govinda Community Hall. The MLA criticized the Congress party of using religious tone to woo voters during election campaign. He said misleading public emotionally will not bring any development. He lauded those MLAs who had resigned from their MLA post to stabilize the government.
Congress के कोई लीडर लोग या सरकार की कानून से या हमें पार्टी पॉलिटिक्स का कोई बात बीजेपी की मीरो बहुत हमसे डिजाइन तो हुई ना तो ये लोग से मीरो नहीं है बाय इलेक्शन से कोई मना आसिर तो हो गई तो हम मीरो बाय इलेक्शन से मधु तो लोग तो ये हो गई पॉलिटिकल इंस्टेबिलिटी पहले ही बात मणिपुर से कोई बड़ा सीधा तना ना जाके लगी मधु की लीडर CLP लीडर कोई बात अतः यदि कांग्रेस पार्टी की और लीडर क्या हो madugumba leader mayamna tawrakpadadi ngasi bias ase lai political instability do kannadabadi sarkar kandabi yade habini wakhanda chansada pa historic step onani mo manga china lobi base afolo yana tan bodai bani.
Now updates on coronavirus cases in Manipur. Manipur reported 230 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 4 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 18,502. In the last 24 hours, 4 coronavirus infected patients, 1 each from Tangmenglong, Thoubal, Imphal West District and Imphal East District have passed away. With this, death toll has reached 168. All infected persons are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be back with details after the break. Keep watching Impact News.
Mera ho chongba October 18 lisingani kun lamdam asigi chingtam amatta oibagi saktam takliba amatta oibagi thauramni mera ho chongba harau tayam laba numit asina lakpada lamdam asigi chinga madi tamda khundariba tongan ba kanglup singi marakta lairiba machil mana oibagi mari hena chechin handuna tangdu leitaba nungshi janaba nungai yaifaba amadi mapangal kallaba lamdam ama ohelasi. Directorate of Information and Public Relations, Government of Manipur.
Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies.
Welcome back. You're watching Saturday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. India's COVID-19 tally has crossed 81.37 lakhs with 48,268 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. While the number of people who have recovered from the disease are 74,32,829, pushing the country's recovery rate to 91.34%. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,21,641, while active COVID-19 cases have come down to 5,82,649. Maharashtra still is on the top with above 1,25,000 active cases. According to Indian Council of Medical Research, more than 10,67,000 tests were conducted during the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 4,60,30,000 people. 1,1,95,695 people have died, and recoveries are above 3,33,14,000. USA is on the top with more than 30,56,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. An awareness rally on COVID-19 named Aikoi COVID-19 Maithiba Pidasi was carried out in Mongsangai Makhalekai of Nauriya Pakhanglakpa constituency today. Former Nauriya Pakhanglakpa MLA R.K. Anand, Commandant of CRPF 109 Battalion Vinod Kumar, Singjamai Police Station SDPO Lakshmi Thingbaijam, Social Worker Oinam Malesh, Red Cross Society Manipur Representative Dr. Y. Mohan and others took part in the event. Speaking on the occasion, R.K. Anand urged people in the state to take extra safety measures in the wake of rising COVID-19 positive cases, and as there is no vaccine for coronavirus yet. He said COVID-19 outbreak has reached warning level in the state due to failure to abide by COVID-19 related SOPs and protocols. R.K. Anand lauded Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren for their efforts to contain the pandemic. He also appreciated doctors, nurses, healthcare workers and police personnel for their commendable roles as COVID frontline warriors despite the lacking infrastructure of the state health sector. R.K. Anand also appealed to the relevant authorities to provide necessary help to residents in containment zones.
India declined the web, say, I don't know. The allow for 90% mark hit. But in the case of Manipur, marks cover by the green jolly, Adubu, me can now than the social awareness. But today, I see even the Richard. No other needs any method, that's only method. And now we report these 164 death report. Suddenly, Manipur Miyam said, I could light up the room to give them see warning labels, see warning labels say, the process of high lunacy, under different sponsorship, high time, associate with Battalion 109, police workers, labor, social worker, the Matin Pangil, area pictures, I see a continuation, such a
6 student bodies, DESAM, MSU, AIMS, KSA, MSF and SUK continued their relay hunger strike demanding an effective COVID-19 countermeasures policy today. The student bodies condemned the state government for failing to give any response to their demands till date. Speaking to media, members of the student bodies condemned the government of focusing on upcoming bypoll and neglecting the prevailing COVID-19 situation. They demanded the government to fulfill their 12-point charter of demands at the earliest, else warned of intensifying their agitations.
Asigumba, wherever film masida, state like Hangasina, Pobina, like Tenanaba, the Holy Betomasi, Anabana came from your Matanda, Maigo, Kobugi, to the legacy, Akimatic, when like a Kibani, Baramasina. Conference jam na mapung phaba state asigi COVID-19 laina la thenanabagi policy ama semba mamudu taragadi he minister koi thamphadokki haibasi bahiruluktoki maitaidi koi samjari.
An awareness program on COVID-19 was held at Ningthokong Mangolnganbi College campus in Bishnupur district today. The program was held under the initiative of 31st Battalion AR Kangwei. Attendees also carried out a rally from the college campus till Ningthokong Bazaar. A study by the Indian Council of Medical Research ICMR has found that Bacillus calmette guerin, that is BCG vaccine, can prove effective for tackling a novel coronavirus infection among the elderly. ICMR in a tweet said scientists at the council have found that the vaccine induces increased memory cell responses and total antibody production in the elderly. The study, which is available in the MedResvic reprint journal for health sciences from Wednesday, said that the BCG vaccination was associated with enhanced innate and adaptive memory cell subsets as well as total antibody levels in elderly individuals, suggesting its potential utility in SARS-CoV-2 infection by enhancing heterologous immunity. The BCG is a heterologous vaccine where one pathogen is introduced in order to provide protection against a different one. On the other hand, Professor Govardhan Das of the Department of Molecular Medicine at Jawaharlal Nehru University said that the recently released study by the ICMR that linked BCG vaccine to a raised immune response does not make any assessment on whether the vaccine works for COVID-19. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurated a new office building of Old Jiribam Working Journalists Union via video conferencing from the Cabinet Hall of Chief Minister's Secretariat today. Speaking to media, Chief Minister N. Biren said that Jiribam, which was once a neglected area in the past, has now become a key location and the western corridor of the state, stating that the state faced various inconveniences when it used to rely only on Imphal-Dimapur highway for business. N. Biren asserted that the situation has drastically changed after the Imphal-Jiribam road has been revamped.
स्टेट की सरुक अमा ओरगसु यामना सांगना मतम सांगना नेग्लेक्ट तौरगा लैबा अवाना पाकयाना पिक थनबदुंबा डिस्ट्रिक्ट अमनी मसी द पोस्टिंग गुंबा चटपा थाबा खोटपा तौबसिसु मयाम पनिशमेंट पोस्टिंग दौना लौनोबा अदुबु हुजिक्ति अनौबा सरकार से लाकपदगी मसी पनिशमेंट पोस्टिंग नते मसी तंगाई फदना पार्ट ऑफ द स्टेट मणिपुर की तंगाई फदबा यामना की location Western Gate.
Finance Department has instructed retired Director of Fishery Department Biramani to return exact amount of 1 crore 27 lakh rupees under Northeastern Council NEC fund which he allegedly misappropriated. The same was disclosed to Impact News by Fishery Minister S. Rajan today on the sidelines of the 31st Loktak Day observance at Loktak Lake.
I mang da pairam ba aikoi gi minister sing kari sing gi mamang da aikoi vigilance case sang da na aikoi hojik si lairi adubu vigilance na makoi gi report thagale aikoi hana puramba director oiramba biramni gi mathakta 1 crore 27 lakhs magi kanu da chenare aramduna aikoi maduda chenaba contractor sing maming mayam thabak maming mayam piri adu hariba sing se aikoi thabal fulfill thabak tawram dana aikoi pisa lokthom bagi madum laire aduna ngarang mak aihaki fishery department gi maikei dagi retire tograba biramni magi retirement benefit dagi hariba senpham du 1 crore 27 lakhs tu kaknanaba finance department da sei gre karigumba maduna magi retirement benefit dagi konaram dar magi property dagi kakani.
Fishery Minister S. Rajan also announced to make fishes available at subsidized rates in view of the upcoming Ningol Chakoba festival. Fishery Department and Taubul community-owned fish hatchery and seed farm committee released around 5 lakh fingerlings produced by the committee in the lake on the occasion. Concerned MLA cum PDA Chairman T. Ravindro and Chairman of Pollution Control Board Chairman cum Oinam MLA L. Radhakishore were present on the occasion.
Aikoi Manipur da leiba fishery farm mayam sing se aikoi athuba matam da hujik aikoi thabak paikhat pa horani hautak ta leiriba ningthau khong da leiriba adagi lamphel pa ta leiriba waithau da leiriba mayam sing se aikoi koina chatpa survey loisale mamangi sarkar singi matam da paikhalamba loiramdaba mayam sing do aikoi na hujik paikhala kan da aikoi Manipur da nga gi damakta mapal tang daba adugumba aikoi state ama oina honagani fishery department na farmer sing dagi aikoi nga collection tawrakan da aikoi fishery dagi subsidy hapaga aikoi Manipur gi miyam da ningon chakau baga mari lena nga hongna phangana bagi plan ama so aikoi fishery na aikoi ji kanna khanari aikoi ji fishery ji phajana tawba ma darkar lore aikoi gi farm sing loina ma state government gi makada leiba farm loina fail lore ngasi mak lokta ki nga ji aikoi na putho thada ga da aikoi fishery department da nga leiti.
Speaking on the occasion, Thanga MLA cum PDA Chairman T. Ravindra said the Loktak leg is observed every year on the full moon day of the Mera month in Manipuri lunar calendar. He lamented that the observance has been subdued this year owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. He also assured to blacktop Thanga Thong Road till the venue of Loktak festival.
Loktak se kamai dong mang thari se kamai kan ga dege Loktak se ko kamai tham ga dege hai gi pandam se koi social work ya taw dana khang haira ba ko resource person mem kaur kan da ko sum khana ne sum tawre ado handak ti sai covid sigi pandam sigi mai leina na handak ti festival ko tawtre Loktak le bi ma bu ko ne khoram jaba adu gi puja mai tawi hana ko si le lambel si yam pik na tata magic ken le sum ama thauraga amaga thaina ba yam pik de le me ko ngasi dei 3.5 years mamang degi ML ko degi ai angamba site adagi akoi lariba workers mayam akoi mayam punna fund kha generate tor kana koina lami se pathok thak je tawja ado handaki nongju thade mamang ja koina sig black topping si loina ba tawsi na kan tawba sa nongju su sabun ju han khre adagi haziki khoi ki covid 19 pandemic si sumari leina ga development je khara adam so thagra debu handak hajik nongju be hangbaga handak ti ko sagi thongek machin dagi ko si Loktak festival tabum daga pause si de black topping phan tawdana koi lotion na kan.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur has filed a complaint to the Central Vigilant Commission to investigate teacher education institutions of the state. Speaking to media at Desam office in Kwakaithil today, Desam General Secretary L. Lamyanba said the same. He also mentioned that about the question paper leakage of EMET examination and unfair means in various examinations. He claimed that teachers' internships are being carried out just for namesake. Lamenting over the lack of infrastructure and regular principles in teacher education institutions and violation of NCTE norms by keeping guest faculty, Lamyanba said that the teacher education institutions have even failed to update their website. He inquired how the died admission process completed without issuance of any selection list and demanded clarification for the same.
Department oina Department of Teachers Education haidana hanglakanda maduga oina saksinaraga lairi masigi matangdasu NCTE amadi lairiba aduguma university gi mathak asdaidasu yengsinbinanabagi damakta sidasu palli amadi lairiba tongan institution singda soiba aranma kaya tawriba updation matam chana information updation tawdriba singse masigi matangdasu sab chana thigatlaba matungda adugumba vigilance action report amakha PBU haiduna ekoi hairi aduga hairiba vigilance action report ase tasengna hairagadi October gi tang kunga tare tagina huziki November gi tang ani phawbada satharaga lakpa Bharat pumbagi adugumba Vigilance Awareness Week 2020 week asigi manung chanasu hairiba teacher education gi sector sa masomlom dasu akanba vigilance angna bagi damakta aiba se khoi thajabane tawdabida
Kanglek Park Students Association KSA today set ablaze seized tobacco products worth around 10 lakh rupees. KSA members seized the items during an anti-tobacco drive from 3 fermented fish shops in Thangal Market this morning. Speaking to media, KSA Publicity Secretary H. Bablu said COVID-19 related SOPs clearly mentioned not to consume tobacco products and spit in public places. He urged the state government to take stricter measures to curb the same. Bablu warned that the BJP will KSA will continue such anti-tobacco drives and take necessary actions.
Haiba khanam drive asi khoi miyam tinba jaga da khoi nisagi problem sing haibadi tobacco gi product amasung atopa nisana singma mayam ama season kanda khoi miyam tinba jaga da mahi otho matungda mahi othoi ba potuna haiba khoi hojing dan thengnai ba COVID-19 lachat asi sandro khoi yabagi otopa leibadagi Minister of Health amasung Family Welfare Government of India na haukiba April gi tang tara da notification am thokre madui matungda Manipur Government and of Department of Health na April gi tang kunda notification am thoktuna haiba khoi tobacco product amasung topa nisa singya masi season abada athing matham khiba leire haiba athing masi mayokta ngasi karwala singna khoi dukan singda tobacco product sing yolama sa kesi mai dagi laibak thibani haiba dukan sing ngasi kesi na phagat chare matungda podaju atopa tongan jaga singda kesi na asi dive jatha jagani halja yan
Week-long Clean Imphal campaign under Swachh Bharat Mission for Urban concluded today. Manipur Urban Development Agency, MUDA, and Imphal Municipal Corporation kicked off the campaign on the theme My West, My Responsibility on October 23rd. Speaking at the valedictory event held at GM Hall, IMC Mayor L. Lokeshwar urged the public to extend necessary cooperation in keeping the city neat and clean. While Public Health and Sanitation IMC Chairperson H. Nutan Chandra lamented that the corporation lacks manpower and adequate infrastructure. Gifts were presented to IMC employees on the occasion.
Imphal City asi luna nana thangba ngamgani maramdi Imphal Municipal Corporation na kayara khana senga basu kayara khana Fatah di lokho basu hunjan bagi changna saithok bagi changna henjala abadi madugi moli ba poladu Imphal Municipal Corporation na kaidongda sop to bangamoy aduna Imphal Municipal Corporation na pi ba niti niyom akhoi labida kaida black spot tholiba amora kai saithoiba si chai chana aigi duty ni na khalaga saithokna thamwa kanada khoi Imphal City si nan bangamani.
Sanalai Park Nacho Martis held its 24th Foundation Day celebrations at Iboyaima Shumang Lila Shanglen in Palace Compound today. Speaking on the occasion, Sumang Lila Council Chief Advisor Dr. M. Nara said Sumang Lila art form plays a major role in raising social awareness to people of Manipur. He appealed to Sumang Lila artists to avoid by the Council's guidelines. While Sanalaipak Nachom Artist General Secretary Yumnam Nilachandra said the event was dedicated to all the initiatives taken by the artists. Floral tributes were paid to late Sumang Lila artists on the occasion. Film Forum Manipur today held a condolence meet for late Sagolsem RAJKUMARI, who was a former advisor of the forum as well as member of its preview meet committee. The meeting was held at its office in Lamphil. All India Trade Union Congress AITUC held its centenary celebrations today. AITUC Manipur State Committee organized the event at Irawat Bhavan, BT Road. Raising various demands, AITUC also resolved to impose a statewide band on November 26. Lions Club Imphal Turel View District 322D organized a peace poster contest on the theme Peace Through Service today. The event was held at Bahigabati Laikai Community Hall in Imphal West District. Altogether, 40 students between 11 to 13 years of age took part in the contest. L. Rup of Kendriya Vidyalaya Lamphal, Siddharth Naurem of Nongpok Mahikol Imphal and G. Satyam of Ramakrishna Mission Imphal bagged first, second and third position respectively. Rotary Club of Imphal held a blood donation camp on its 48th Foundation Day today. Around 30 volunteers donated blood at the camp held at Jennings Blood Bank. Suti Films production third Manipuri feature film titled Aronba Wari was released today. The film is based on a novel written by Sarungbam Binodini titled Minok Tugi Marumda. The film is produced by Sarungbam Binodini's own sister R.K. Nalini and directed by O.C. Maira, while a chairman of Suti Films production Manaubi M.M. wrote the lyricist, dialogue and screenplay of the film. Actors Denny, Suraj, Silhaiba, Sunil Maiboy, Bala Hijam, Susmita, Lilabati, Maya Chaudhary, Gayatri and Thoi Thoi are in the lead roles of the film. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan, Arts and Culture Director N.G. Uttam, Film Forum Chairman S. Mangol Jao and many eminent persons of the state took part in the event held at MSF-DS Auditorium.
Government grant or subsidy film ji puthokpata kaya ya pigadage haburumda ayamba khoi film policy gi drafting to uboi da tawi ado aikoina khanjawadi paisa gi matang su paisa ni ado karmai tawraga aikoi sidagi khoi gi lamdam sidagi asuki matik puthoi ba film sing ase yamna systematic oiba aduga yamna creditable oiba adugumba culture sina yomaga puthokadage haibagi policy ama khoi si khitang wat padona tawi adu mayamna masibusu yokhat piu
film asigi nunggi oiba akoi machat ama haiba taragade aikoigi angang oigai punsidadi khanghogdaba thogdo wathok kaya na punsiba langoi chali maramadun isa khangdana aran balambi da khongdaru ragasu maugi singdat chalaba matamdadi aran balambi du dagi lapthoktaba taragadi yum kairakani maramaduna imung ama kanbai base nupi oibi singa chokwa thodangni maramaduna nunggi oiba wachat haiba taragadi kathokpa ngambatana khunai siga chatpa masar ama oigani maramaduna nupi singna kayam yamna yum ama kannaba honabada kathokpa ge haibado madu utna na hona jaba film amani.
Governor Dr. Nachma Habdullah has extended heartiest greetings to the people of the state, especially to the Kuki Chin Mizo veteran on the auspicious occasion of Jawang Kut festival, popularly known as Kut, which falls on November 1st. The governor in her wishes said that Kut is celebrated as a thanksgiving for a bountiful harvest, and it is one of the most important festivals of the Kuki Chin Mizo community and the entire state. She said that apart from its cultural significance, the festival has also become an important tourist attraction. She wished that the festival ushers in peace, love, communal harmony, friendship and brotherhood among the different communities in the northeast, especially in Manipur. Works Minister Thongam Biswajit has also extended greetings to the people of the state, especially to the Kuki Chin Mizo veteran on the occasion of Kuk festival. The minister urged everyone to celebrate the festival in its true spirit and wished that the festival strengthens the social fabric more than ever and bring prosperity to all communities. Consumer Affairs and Public Distribution Minister T.H. Satyabarta has also sent good greetings. Now the sports news. All is set for the 46th Vienna Open ATP Tour 500 semi-final matches. The tennis tournament, which is a part of the Association of Tennis Professionals World Tour, will be played in the indoor hard court in Vienna, Austria till November 1st. In the first quarter-final match of men's singles, United Kingdom's Dan Evans defeated Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov by 7-6, 7-3, 4-6, 6-3. In second quarter-final match, Italy's Lorenzo Sonego drubbed world number 1 Serbia's Novak Djokovic by 6-2, 6-1. In the third quarter-final match, Russia's Andrei Rublev defeated defending champion Austria's Dominic Thiem by 7-6, 7-5, 6-2. And in the fourth quarter-final match, South Africa's Kevin Anderson beat Russia's Daniil Medvedev by 6-4, 7-6, 7-5 to enter the semi-final matches of the tournament, which will be played tonight. Northeast State Karate Do Federation of India has selected 2 members for referee commission from Manipur via online video conference. The selected members are Manipur Amateur Karate Do Association, AKF Judge B. Thangnaujam Ibungo and KAI Referee A. Lamaijam Hemarani. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Titular King Laisemba Sanajaba calls upon hills and valley inhabitants to unite and strive for harmony and prosperity on the auspicious occasion of immemorial Mera Hauchongba Festival. Manipur observes National Rededication Day in memory of former Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, on her 36th death anniversary. AICC Manipur State in charge Bhakta Charandas slams BJP as both traitors and traitors. Charandas blames BJP for widespread outbreak of coronavirus pandemic. BJP chief spokesperson Chongtham Bijoy says Congress party wants to overthrow BJP government to rescue many of its leaders from going to jail. Manipur reports 230 new COVID-19 cases and 4 deaths in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 168. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 81 lakhs with 48,268 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands above 91%. That's all we have for today. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news updates, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, good night.
LIC's Life Plus Authorized Premium